Hi, I'd like to provide a walkthrough of my project for project number 2 for Flatiron. So currently I have Shotgun running. I will paste in the URL code in my web browser. So the first page that pops up is the homepage. This homepage is dependent on if the user is logged in or logged out. Currently, we're logged out. You can see in the nav bar that there are 3 different options. The nav bar changes depending on if a user is logged in or logged out. So to begin, let's start a new session. Sign up. So we create our username, sign up. So now once the user signed up, it will redirect us back to the homepage. You can see that the nav bar has changed to give us different options. The homepage is currently the page that we're on. You can see that we currently have not added any vinyls to our collection, so it's currently blank. The database homepage is a collection of all the vinyls in the database that a user could add to their collection. They also have the option to add to the database if they cannot find a specific vinyl that they're looking for. They could also search the database to look for a specific album or a specific artist. Similar to that, there's a search own collection, which allows you to search your own collection of vinyls. These two search are basically searching in 2 different databases. And then there's the about and the logout. So if we click on the about will give us a quick description of what the website is about and a quick description of me. So let's go back to the homepage. From the homepage, let's go back to the database homepage because we want to add some vinyls to our collection. So the database homepage is all the vinyls in the database. It's sorted from latest to the newest to last. So this was the one that we created. This is the newest one we created. A quick overview is it shows the image. It will provide the artist and the album name and also who the database vinyl was created by. This is important because the database vinyl can only be edited by the specific user that created the database vinyl. So since we're a new user and we have not added any vinyls to our database, we are not allowed to edit any of these vinyls. If we click the artist name, it will bring us to a list of all the vinyls that that specific artist has in our database. So if we click on the album name, we can see that from here, who is it created by, artist, album name, record label, year released, and genre, and also gives us the option to add to our collection. So we go back to the database homepage, and we want to add a new vinyl to the database. So let's add Kamasi Washington, the Epic, and just jazz. This also gives us the option to upload an image for that specific vinyl. So here I have an image loaded up. If we submit this new vinyl, it will bring us back to the home page, and the one we just added pops up first. The difference is that this now gives us the option to edit. So if we click edit, we can edit the information. So let's say we want to change the genre to new jazz, and we want to update this image to a new image here, and we submit this edit. Once we submit the edit, it will bring us to the database album page. It will show us who's created by, all this information, add to collection or edit. So if we go back to the database homepage and we click edit, and we want to delete this vinyl that we created, we just have to click delete vinyl, bring us back to the homepage, and now you can see that the database homepage does no longer list that vinyl that we created. So from here, you can also search the database. Click on search. It gives you the option to look for artist name or album name. So if we type in Adele and we search, this will give us all the albums currently in the database that match the artist name Adele. Click on one, it will bring us to the page. Let's say we want to search by the album name. And we search. This will give us one result. Click, and it'll bring us to the album page. So now that we can add, delete, edit, we can also add a specific vinyl to our own collection. So if we click on this button, add to collection, we can see that it has been added to your collection, and you have to click here to see your collection. This will bring us back to the home page, and now you can see that the vinyl that we clicked add on the database is now in our home page. From here, if we add some more vinyls to our collection. Let's add this. Let's add a couple. One thing to note is the program knows if a user has already added a database vinyl to their collection. So if we click on add to collection here, we can see that it states that this vinyl is already in your collection. So you can't add a vinyl again. So once we add a bit more to our collection, and we go back to our collection page, now you see our home page shows all the vinyls that we have added to our collection. From here, it's kind of similar to the database homepage. If you click the artist name, it will showcase all of the albums that are currently in your own collection. So if we see, go back to the homepage, if we click on Kanye West, you can see that there's only 2 albums, whereas there's 5 albums in the database for Kanye West. Similarly, if we click on the album name, it'll bring us to the album information. From here, if we want to edit a specific vinyl, so let's add this to our collection. Go back from here, click on edit. Edit will bring us to the edit page. So let's say we want to change the genre to soul, and we want to update the image to be a cleaner image of the album cover. We submit the edit, and that will bring us to the user's collection vinyl. As you can see here, it says the user, the username, the artist, and the album name. From here, let's say that we lost this vinyl and we don't want it in our collection anymore. We would just go to edit, and we could click delete vinyl. And now in our collection, you can see that it has been taken away. However, one thing to note is that an edit you make in your collection does not affect the database vinyl that you added. So for this one, let's say we want to edit, choose a file, and let's choose a different image. We submit this edit. And now you can see the image has changed. However, that same vinyl that we added to our collection here has not changed. So the user that adds a specific database vinyl to their collection can edit that vinyl in their collection to their heart's desire, which won't affect the database vinyl. The only person that could edit the database vinyl is the person that created that specific vinyl in the database. So now if we log out and we want to log back in a different username, you can see that they have their own collection of vinyls in their database. However, the database is still the same for everybody. They can add this to their collection. You go back, and now it's in their collection. So this was a quick walkthrough of my project. Hope you enjoyed. Thank you.